still standing. Yeah. Every lemon I was handed, I turned it sweet. I stir my own cup now. I season it with peace. Yeah, this life gave me sour, but I wrote my own recipe. I sip slow, I glow gold. This is my lemonade and it's mine to hold. Yeah. Life threw lemons like it was a test. Some days sour, had to catch my breath. Didn't fold, didn't harden my heart. I took my time, learned the art. I squeezed the pain, slow, added some grapes, a little patience, a softer pace. Turn hard days into something sweet. Now joy sit right next to me. I don't rush past what I survived. I honor the way I stayed alive. What once burned now cool me down. Look at me now. I didn't break, I didn't fail. I don't own the rights to this music. It's my lemonade, lemonade, sweet in the sun, sweet in the sun. This my lemonade, lemonade. I earned everyone, from bitter day to joy that stays, joy that stays. This my lemonade, lemonade, and I sip it slow. I don't hide the past, I toast to it. Every lesson added flavor to it. If it didn't hurt, it wouldn't heal. Now I know what joy really feel. I sit outside, let the light hit me. Laugh a little longer, breathe real deep. I don't owe pain, no explanation. It already did its education. Try to stop me, build my taste. Now I know how to recognize grace. I don't rush joy, I let it stay. That's how you save a lemonade. I give thanks, I raise my glass to who I am and who I was. It's my lemonade, cool and bright, cool and bright. This is my lemonade, perfect life, perfect life. From heavy time to ease my way.
As you're coming in, family, go ahead and drop in the comments where you're coming in from.
Watch me turn it up now.
Let's turn it up, y'all.
Pour another round now.
Another round, we're not running.
Black hill, I'm still standing here with it. Lemonade, say proud. This is my lemonade. Look at me now, but try me. Made me great. This is my lemonade, and it tastes like joy.
Hey family, go ahead and drop in the comments where you're chiming in from. I'm chiming in from sunny California. This is Mama K. Let's get it. Hey family. Thank you guys for showing up once again. This is day 16 of our 31-day alignment, of my 31-day alignment, right? So I just want to hop on here. I know I didn't do a live yesterday. I was dealing with a few things, and I just want to welcome you guys to day 16, right? Because within this 31 days of alignment, today wasn't even one of those mornings where I jumped out of bed excited to go live. And if I'm being 100% transparent, my heart is a little heavy today. That's why this song resonated with me to this morning about, turning those lemons into lemonade, right? Life has a way of remembering or reminding us that we're all carrying something. Some battles are visible, others are carried quietly. As I get on social media, though, I'm seeing a lot of stuff. That's kind of why I steered away from social media. But look, it's inevitable. This is the only way that I can be seen. This is the only way that I can help people through our transitions, through our evolving state, if you will, because we're evolving. You're transitioning into a whole new life, a whole new level, a whole new meaning, which is why I created the AIR method, which is about alignment, identity, and then reset. We cannot continue to do the same things and expect a different result. That's what they call insanity, right? But look, I made a promise, not just to you, but to myself. That promise was to keep choosing alignment, even when I don't feel like it. That's what today's message is about, choosing forward. Now, yesterday I did make a post and that was about reflection, right? Reflection is necessary. It helps us process, it helps us heal, it even helps us remember. But there comes a moment when we have to ask ourselves, what's my next step? Not 10 steps, not next year, not next right steps, not next month. That's what the AIR method has taught me, to align with purpose, even when your emotions are pulling you in another direction. This is when you need to identify with who you are, not just what you're experiencing. Reset. Reset means just to reset your focus so your pain doesn't become your permanent address. Now, family, can I ask you something? And I want you to drop it in the comments, please. It's very important that we start liking and commenting just so that we can collaborate and I can reach more people. Right? I see you guys watching. I have the analytics going on, but there's nobody liking, nobody comment. Not that my value counts on that or depends on that. It's just an algorithm, and that's just the fact of the matter. But can I ask you guys something? What have you been waiting? What have you been waiting to move forward on? For you, it might be a conversation. It might be a dream. Maybe your health, your finances. How about, this is a big one, forgiveness. Whatever it is, don't wait until you feel ready. Sometimes courage shows up before confidence does. So today I choose to show up, not because it was easy, because growth requires consistency. Now, I want to say something. Before we leave today, I just want you to write down one thing. You can even drop it in the comments. And if you're watching the replay, drop it in the comments. I want you to write down one thing, just one intentional step that you're going to take before today ends. Not tomorrow, today. Because little steps become big transformations. Little steps become big transformations. I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of my story. It took every ounce of my body to get out of bed and get up here and go on live. I could have done what I typically do around this time of the year. Tomorrow is my oldest child's anniversary of her disappearance. And now I understand why my subconscious mind is why my body feels a little heavy, why I sometimes don't want to get out of bed, right? This is her 26th, not 2 days, 26th anniversary of her being endangeredly missing. Mama don't know if she dead or alive, right? 26 years abducted out of College Park, Georgia, 26 years ago, a week before her 17th birthday, on the 17th of July. Her birthday is coming up July 27th. Go figure. That's a heavy weight, a hard burden to carry for any parent, right? But I made a promise to show up, and I'm pushing through this year. I am pushing through this year. It is a necessity that I show up for other mothers that may be experiencing the same burden or heaviness or weighted heart that I am, or that I have. You know what I'm saying? And through my AIR method, that has made my purpose, that has made my life so much easier and lighter, because I had to realize God don't make no mistakes. I had to realize Kim didn't go through all of this for nothing. She went through this pain to turn it into purpose. And I'm not the only one out here doing that, right? We all have a story. That's why it's important that I have rebranded myself into 50 plus aligned. We've already covered a half of a deck. We've already covered a half of a century. Right? So we are destined to live the rest of our life moving forward in peace, harmony, and love. But how do you do that if you don't even have peace, harmony, and love within yourself? That's the first step. That's recreating that identity. Recreating that identity will help you to move forward with the new identity of no attachments. No attachments, because little steps become big transformation. So I want to thank you for spending a few minutes with me this morning. Remember, it's a movement, not a monument. It's a marathon, not a race. And above all, choose to move forward. And if you guys would do me a favor, please keep my family in your prayers. Another thing, it's a week anniversary. One of our cousins passed away. He played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So Google him. His name is Gregory Hawthorne. That is my grandmother's sister's son. So a moment of silence for the Hawthorne family. Today is Thursday. It marks a week of his passing. So as you can understand, I'm just going to say he's transitioning because nobody passes away. It's not over. It's not over. It's energy. It's energy. And it doesn't die. It just transfers. All right. But yeah, so that's a whole nother episode. So keep our family in your prayers. His name is Gregory Hawthorne, played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You can Google him. And we are in the process of building our family reunion. We haven't had a family reunion in 14 years, and we've already went through so many losses. So it's time for us to reunite. So my cousins and I are putting that together. So it's just time for us to unite, guys. If you have a mother out there, a sister, brother, anybody that you may have fell out with over the years, now is definitely the time to unite. The system has caused us to live in a state of division, even when it comes to our family, and it's disturbing. Get it together, guys. This is Mama Tank, and I'm talking from a 59-year new age. I was born in 67. Martin Luther King was murdered in 68. It hasn't been that long ago, y'all. Slavery hasn't ended. It just evolved. We see it. It's in black and white. And I'm not saying move forward in anger, pain, strife, or even retaliation. I'm saying move forward in unity, love, understanding that everything we need is within the God power within each and every one of us. That's all we got. We're all we have. We are who we're waiting for. So again, just please keep our family in your prayers. I believe prayer changes everything. And if you're carrying something heavy too, just know that you're not walking this alone. And I want you to know that if today's message spoke to you and you're looking for a way to stay accountable, I created something that has helped me stay grounded through life's highs and lows. My alignment journal, it isn't dated, so you can start on day one whenever you're ready. Inside, you'll find reflection prompts, habit trackers, wellness tips, recipes, and pieces of my own journey. It's more than a journal. It's a guide to help you choose yourself every single day. So if you like the link, just comment journal or send me a message. I created this journal, this tracker for me, and it's helped me. But I'm not gatekeeping. I want to share it with you as well. So just, comment, journal, or send me a message, and I'll get that out to you as soon as possible. Now, after this 31-day alignment is over, because I'm doing this pretty much for data, for tracking, for feedback, for traction for this 31 days, so that by the end of this 31 days, it's going to be a whole movie where you'll actually be able to join me live on Zoom, invite only. Only the people that are interested in reset, only the people that are interested in change, only the people that are sick and tired of being sick and tired. This ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't for me, and I'm not for everybody. And I get that, and I'm okay with that. I'm not here to beg, plead, or nothing like that. I am here to change the dynamic of how the 50 plus community is aligned right now, that has been left behind right now, that's not understood right now, that's not taken serious right now, that's been dismissed right now. This generation of children is a whole nother character that our ancestors is not very pleased with. I see it. I see it on the internet. I even see it in our own family. And we're sick and tired of being sick and tired and watching social media and the streets kill and dismember our children, whether it's mind, body, or soul, especially their little innocent spirits. They don't even know what's going on, but we do. We do, and we see it. And I'm speaking as an elder. I'm speaking as the matriarch of my family. I'm speaking for the collective. I'm speaking for the generation that has been forgotten, and that's the 50 plus. And don't act like you everything is perfect and it's all good, and because we know every family got one. Every family's got them. But that's who I'm speaking to, right? So if you like the link, just comment journal or send me a message, and let's go ahead and get your journal over. We're going to be doing a lot of things here in the future, and I don't like to say we're going to be, because that creates a separation in time, that creates a gap. But what we are doing, okay, we're going to watch what we speak over ourselves. What we are doing is we have a community that's going to help you stay accountable. We have a community that's going to guide you through the workbook, through the journal, where you'll have personal access to me, Mama Tank, right? I won't be behind the screen. You'll get to ask me real questions, whether it's about your finances, whether it's about your identity, whether it's about that community where you need support, where you're not feeling 100% today, which nobody does ever feel 100%. That would just be totally fake, right? Because we do have our highs and lows throughout the day. It's just a matter of learning how to master what vibration you want to stay on. I'm talking real. I'm not sugarcoating. I'm not wearing a mask or anything like that. But that's what 50 plus aligned is all about. And sometimes, when we fall short of the glory, if you will, you have your sisters and your brothers back to lean on. Because I know it gets lonely sometimes. Maybe you're like me, and you've experienced loss after loss after loss after loss, where it took every atom out of your soul, it seems like. And you guys know that a raisin is a grape, right? Where we're born all, fluffy, plump, and we're that delicious grape. And then after so long, you start to feel and even look like a raisin. But it's okay, because you got your brothers and sisters to replenish and pour back into you. so that you can rehydrate that grape to where you no longer feel like a raisin. You got us to help to rehydrate you, your mind, your body, and your spirit, and show you how you don't really need anything exterior to make you whole. You could do this alone. I learned how to do it alone, and it's okay and it's peaceful there. But then you just wake up one day and you say, hey, I need support. Hey, I don't want to do this alone anymore. Hey, I can't be a hermit all of my life. I got to get out and learn how to navigate the world. We may be in the world, but we are not of the world. There's a difference. There's a difference. So it helps me to come here to pour into you guys the experiences, the trials, the tribulations, and everything that I went through. And then to show you how you too can overcome these obstacles or feelings, or overcome the distress of this simple thing called life. It's not really that hard. I made it harder than it was supposed to be by getting in my own way. So if that's you today, if you're feeling alone, if you're feeling discouraged, if you're feeling hopeless, even if you're not feeling hopeless, if you're feeling like you're on top of the world and you want to share that with us in the community, pour back into others. It's a community where we're pouring into others, especially if they feel a little drained at this particular time, to get them to the level to be that plump grape again so that they can start pouring back into others. It's called recycling that energy, that positive energy, that high vibration. Okay, we can be there, but we can't stay there, because that's poisonous, not only to yourself but to others as well. All right, so that's what I got for today. This is Mama Tank. I just want you guys to know that I love each and every one of you. Remember, it. Let me see something here. I want to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. I did write notes down. Okay. Okay, yep. So I didn't tell you about what the journal actually has in it. And I know you guys are watching the replay because that's what you do, and I appreciate it. So if today's message spoke to you and you're looking for a way to stay accountable, remember I told you that I created something that has helped me stay grounded through my life's highs and lows. So my alignment journal, again, it isn't dated, so you can start on day one whenever you're ready, right? Inside, you'll find reflection prompts. I just want to reiterate this. I know I did speak about it earlier, but I want to say this at the end as well. So you'll have habit trackers, wellness tips, recipes, and pieces of my own journey. So again, it's more than a journal. It's a guide to help you choose yourself every single day. So if you like the link, again, just comment journal or send me a message. And this is Mama Tank signing off. I love each and every one of you. I love you, Facebook. I love you, YouTube. I love you, Instagram. I love you. I'm not on TikTok yet, but I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm getting everything in line, in alignment. But I love each and every one of you. You have an amazing day on purpose. Reach out to me. Let's collab if you have some things to offer the community. Whatever it is. It could be a realtor. We're looking for realtors in all 50 states. Okay. It could be, well, I have my tax person here in the community. A lender. I have my own software as far as my lending software. I have my own credit software. But yeah, so if you want to come in and drop your jewels, your knowledge, your information to help pump up those grapes, the ones that feel like they're raisins, to pour back into to us, the 50 plus community, definitely by all means chime in, participate. Let's collaborate. We're not in competition. We are here to complement each other, not compete against one another. So that's what I have. Again, my name is Mama Tink, and I will see you later. Have a great day, everyone.